Can you guys hear
Hello.
me?
They just got
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Very
We
Yeah,
can
good.
very
like
good.
comment on it a
Go
little bit
live.
because we're gonna
Dude,
be
how do
Live
I
recording
na.
see
this.
you?
Ayan, wait lang. Nag-live na.
Okay,
So
so
ngayon, dapat i-share natin siya. Nakita
Yep.
mo ba natin?
Oh, I would have been okay with that because I would have had a lot of people watching. Kasi marami
Mm.
akong friends before sa Facebook. So sad.
Oo nga pala. Wait lang. Ba't ganun
oh
na lang
shoot.
lumabas yung notifications? Ganun.
Okay,
Pero ba't
great.
walang live? Event lang.
Huh? Ito, meron na, oh. May isang viewer. Sino? Wait lang. I-send ko sa... Ano yun? Ano yun?
Survivor.
Oops, wait.
Dude,
Wait, is it on live now? Or
it's
what?
on
What's going
live. We're
on?
live actually, and I'm
Oh,
trying to mute this because I can hear a feedback.
okay.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, so let's go ahead and start then. So hi guys, we're the Terrible Children, and I got a couple of folks here. I'm one of your hosts, James, and we're gonna talk about first women's right and mental health. Now, before we go there, no, syempre kailangan natin ng introduction with the hosts right now, with Terrible Children. So, I'll go first. My name is James, and I'm actually a trainer in a BPO company. And also, I love to talk about religion, women's right, anything under the sun. Um, so, also would want to gather thoughts from different people, and I would also want to encourage people to say or give out their opinions just to hear their voices. So yeah, let's go ahead with my co-host as well, Jake.
Yeah. Hi. So my name is Jake. I'm an illustrator. Also a part-time meme lord. So hindi ako
Same.
yeah, that's good. I don't speak for a living, so hindi ako kasing galing magsalita ni James and C. So sinasabi ko yun para if ever if I fuck up, may excuse ako. Sila wala kasi. That's what they do. That's their job. So, yeah, I work online. I draw artwork. I draw fan art. I'm gonna plug my page nga, Rosa Winch Art. Check it out. So yeah, I love topics about religion, history, mental health, which is yung topic ngayon. So yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you, Jake. So C.
Hi. So actually, my name is C. um, Jake did say that like I speak for a living, but to be honest with you, that's just one of my jobs. I don't really speak publicly. I speak to one person at a time as one of, you know, um, that's a part of my work, but I don't do it for a living, like publicly. So if I do make a mistake, I also have an excuse. I'm also a student.
James, you have no excuse.
I am also a student. That's another excuse. I'm also a student, so I don't have that many, experiences with public speaking. Although I wish I did, because it would really help with my confidence. Anyways, I'm blabbing on. I love subjects about history as well, and religion, and mental health, women's rights, politics, actually anything under the sun as well. Anything that's got to do with life. We can even talk about astrology or astronomy. I really don't care. I'd love to talk about it. And I'd love to hear people's opinions and people's perspectives about it, especially if they're against mine. Kasi, wala, trip ko lang yun. Not to argue, but to kind
Mhm.
of debate about it. So, that's it.
All right, thank you, C. Um, so yeah, here in Terrible Children, we want to make sure that we encourage people to speak with and
Mhm.
voice out their opinions. Right now, we have a special guest tonight here in Terrible Children. We have Dan Dan. Dan Dan, please introduce yourself.
How special. Okay, hi, I'm Dan Dan, and actually, I'm a working student. I'm currently working in a BPO company, and I am an architecture student, and also I do freelance photography.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I have a background in working in a rehabilitation center, which is that's the reason why I joined this podcast today, and I'm really looking forward with talking to you guys because I'm I'm really looking forward dito sa healthy conversation natin kasi marami din akong hindi alam and gusto kong matuto sa mga kung anong opinions nyo. Ayun. Kabado.
Okay. Well, Dan Dan, can you tell us like ano yung mga gusto mong pag-usapan with like for this particular podcast as well?
Well, isa na, syempre yung mga topics natin ngayon and sana ma-tackle nyo din yung religion kasi isa yun sa mga very hot topics throughout the years sa mga mas nakakatanda sa atin and ngayon syempre sa younger generation marami tayong mga alitan na pwedeng pag-usapan and marami rin sanang comments yung mga viewers natin sa opinions nila with regarding to this. And ako naman wala naman akong pinipiling topic. Go with the flow lang talaga ako kasi ang dami ko rin talagang hindi alam. So,
Mhm.
please educate me din. Educate me din kasi magtatanong din sa inyo. Ayun.
Pwede natin i-reserve siguro yung religion na topic sa
Mm-mm.
later episodes yan.
Yes.
Right.
Kasi interesting talaga.
Right. Actually, yeah, yung religion is madaming pwede na pag-usapan eh. Kasi one of the
Mm-mm.
barriers of communication is religion. So, ang daming pwede natin pag-usapan about religion. But yeah, simulan muna natin with the first topic that we have, yung women's right. And I'm pretty sure you've seen this previously in Facebook or in social media. Na ang daming na, ano, ang daming different views on women's rights, particularly on abuse. I'm not gonna say the R word, but
Okay.
you
Mhm.
guys know what I'm saying. Na
Mhm.
Mhm.
it's parang minsan kasalanan pa daw ni babae. For me, I mean, this is really ridiculous. But let's hear it from C. C, since you're a girl, um, what are your thoughts about this? So yeah, so again, C, uh, yeah, I
See.
just saw C that reconnected. So
Okay.
C, like
Explain
I
mo
was
muna yung
saying,
premise ulit. Anong yung babae na sisisi
Hi,
dahil.
sorry, I was
Ayan. Okay.
reconnecting.
Okay.
right. So
Hello?
like
Yeah.
like I was saying na kadalasan ng
Oh, connecting ulit
perspective
siya.
ng tao ngayon, especially with the Filipino setting, is kapag maganda or sexy yung suot ng babae, kasalanan ni babae kung bakit
Mhm.
siya na the R word or na abuse. We're not gonna say
Mhm.
the R word.
Wait,
Um,
Ah?
yeah, Okay. I can see reconnecting
Naglolo
again.
ko yung ano ni C.
Right. So let's just have some thoughts first from Dan Dan. Dan Dan, since you are female, what are your thoughts about this?
Syempre, ang tagal ko rin pinag-isipan yan eh. Kasi syempre, naintindihan ko yung side ng lalaki na nakaka-trigger naman din talaga yung mga suot ng babae. Talaga naman, girls, di ba? Maganda naman talaga yung katawan natin. Which is true, magaganda naman talaga tayo. And especially when we dress up, when we do our makeover, ganon. And eye-catching siya. Pero at some point, it's also triggering for some males. And hindi ko masasabi na kasalanan natin yun. Kasi pwede nilang kontrolin yun eh. Yung libog. Yung libog ng isang tao. Yung libog ng isang tao, makokontrol natin yun kung paano tayo mag-react.
Gulat ako
Diba?
sa word yun. Okay.
Oo. Well, di ba, adults naman tayong lahat. Adults naman tayong lahat, di ba?
Okay.
Children
Yeah.
po kami, sorry.
Terrible children yung name ng ano eh.
Ba kayo?
Terrible children yung name. Okay.
Oo. Pero,
Nagets ko.
syempre, kahit triggered yung mga lalaki, it's not an excuse na bastusin
Tama.
yung mga babae. Magbigay tayo ng respeto. Kung anong respeto ang binibigay ng babae sa inyo, ibigay nyo rin. Kasi kahit naman din kayo, mga lalaki, kung naabuso kayo ng babae, you would say the same thing eh. Parang, ang dami yung masasamang bagay din. So, let's just respect each other. And, diba, we have the same body parts, except, down there,
Aha.
respeto lang. Respeto.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi kasalanan solely ng babae. Hindi kasalanan solely ng lalaki. Ano yan eh? Parang partners yan eh. Pag may alitan, diba? It takes two to tango. Yun yung yeah. That's for me.
Aha, napuputol si C.
Yeah, unfortunately we're having some technical issues, but while we're waiting for C, I know that she would love to add some input, especially with this topic. I want to take this opportunity para ma-recall natin yung mga nangyari before. So, ano ba yung nangyari? Merong celebrity, actually these actually brothers sila, no?
So,
Right. So, quote-unquote celebrities.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Pero, sige nga, just keep talking. Parang napuputol eh.
Right. Oh, she
Ayan, parang
just
nawala
reconnected
ulit.
again. Right. So yeah, well, we're waiting for C to establish a good connection
It's
there.
wrong time.
So like I was saying, there's this two celebrities, and they're actually brothers. No, one has a different perspective than the other, and it's kind of funny because imagine, no, these are different. These are brothers, and ang sabi ng unang brother is, eto mga koloko yun na to, no?
Ganyan siya magsalita. Okay.
Ganyan siya magsalita.
Yan yung normal voice ko.
Itong mga koloko yun na to. Itong mga female, don't wake up the beast inside the men.
Oh.
That's the, I mean, I'm not sure if that's the exact words that he said. I forgot about the post. However, ang context is, it seems na kasalanan ni babae kung bakit siya na R-word or na-abuse. Right? Which I don't really get it. And for you, Jake, I mean, what do you think about this?
Yeah, para sa akin, hindi ko mag-get yung ganong reasoning nung quote-unquote na celebrity yun. Hindi ko mag-gets kung bakit i-blame mo yung victim sa, if ever may nangyari sa kanyang ganun, i-blame mo siya eh. Parang, para sa akin, parang excuse na lang yun ng people na may intention na masama eh, na kaya ka na ganyan, kaya ka na, bawal ba sabihin yung word? The R word?
Yeah, we're not
Why
gonna
are
say the
wait
R word.
wait? Why are we not allowed to say the R word? I really don't understand that. I think I have good connection now, but I really don't understand that.
Okay, we can
Oo
say
nga
the
eh.
R word.
Madali ako
Nag-aalin din
kausap.
eh. Oo nga eh. Ang bilis. Ang bilis.
Give
Pwede
me
na
a
ulit.
reason.
Pwede na ulit. Yeah, para
Pwede
sa
na,
akin,
yan.
parang excuse nga lang yun ng mga tao na parang biniblame pa yung victim sa pananamit nila. Hindi ko magets kasi parang right naman nila yun eh, na magdamit ng kung kahit gaano pa kaiksi yung ano or ano. Syempre may limit, pero hindi dahil maiksi yung skirt niya or kung nakasando man siya, hindi ibig sabihin ganun. Parang may ano na, parang may right na to rape yung lalaki. Wala eh. Kasi
Exactly.
kahit ano naman eh, kahit ano pa clothes ng babae, nare-rape pa rin eh. Pero,
Yeah.
yeah, kaya hindi ko magets talaga yung reasoning na yun eh. Kaya, parang, bakit pa nagka-rights yung babae na magsuot ng kahit ano, ng mga skirt or ano, kung sasabihin din pala na, kung
Yeah,
ire-restrict
that's
din pala.
also one point that I didn't get. I just wanted to point this out, right? I want
Mm.
to I want Dandan to reiterate her idea to me, that it takes two to tango when it comes to rape, because I feel like it really doesn't. So I just want to see, gusto ko lang ma know yung explanation nun even further, because I really didn't understand.
Mhm. Yeah. O, tama
Yeah.
yung sinabi nun sa comments. Males project their mistakes lang on their victims. Therefore, victim blaming. Yeah. Tama
May
Yeah.
naman.
nagpapa-shout out din.
Ah,
Okay.
shout out. Royce Gloria.
Royce Gloria. Good
Mhm.
evening.
Good evening, Royce Gloria. So yeah, Dan, can you um explain that or expound that further? What you meant about like two, it takes two to tango, so we can kung ano yung sinabi din ni C kanina para ma-enlighten.
In regards with respect, let's say it's, sabihin natin, relationship, no? Para magkaroon tayo ng healthy relationship sa isang, sabihin natin sa community, di ba? May ano tayo, may equal respect tayo sa isa't isa. Siguro, hindi, sorry for lack of term, siguro, kasi hindi ko rin alam kung anong exact din na pwedeng um, ano doon sa situation na yun. Pero, yung respect ba para sa isa't isa, whether kung sabihin natin yung lalaki is may nagagandahan ng sobra sa isang babae and
Mhm.
nalilibugan, and itong babaeng to is nagsusuot ng maiksing pananamit or medyo revealing or kahit walang bra, may equal
Mhm.
respect pa rin tayo sa isa't isa. Ganon.
Aha. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, see. Anong ano mo? Anong input
Um,
mo?
okay, well, first of all, I'll share my thoughts muna on the women's rights here. Since we
Mhm.
started off on the topic of rape, I'll go
You mean
ahead
the
and,
R word?
well, I've already said it. There's a lot of R words, Jiv. There's a lot of R words.
Okay, go C.
Pero, ayun nga, since we started on that topic, I guess I'll start with that as well. I think for me, there is no excuse for rape. There's actually, the way someone dresses is nothing. It's really, I don't understand the people's points of view when they tell me that, oh, it's because you're dressing up too revealing. A 9-year-old can get raped, a 50-year-old can get raped, an 80-year-old can get raped, a 6-year-old, a 6-month-year-old can get raped. So telling me that you think that oh, you have to respect the guy kasi malilibugan siya sa sinusuot mo. No, I really don't. Okay, yes, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. That's correct. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But if your opinion is making others feel bad for doing something, I feel
Mhm.
like it's not valid.
Mhm.
So, yun lang yung point ko doon. And about yung sinabi mo about the two celebrity brothers and stuff like that, I think that's messed up, to be honest with you, to have a platform if you're a celebrity. And yun nga, actually, di ba, parang nangyayari din ngayon is yung mga celebrity, they're voicing out their opinions, tas nagiging meme lang sila sa mga ginagawa nila. Not that they're uneducated, but I think it's because people expect too much from them. Not just because they're a celebrity, they have to have a really good opinion, or kahit pag influencer ka, dapat yung opinion mo parang people expect too much from them, kaya nakaka-disappoint, nakakadismaya kasi yung opinion nila o yung mindset nila hindi pala yung sa iniisip natin or ina-expect natin from them. So with go ahead.
No, with what C is saying, basically, I understand what Dan is trying to say. Na with mutual respect before you actually do the deed. Kasi hindi naman porket maganda yung suot ni babae, you have the right, which kung sinasabi din ni C na it gives you the right to abuse these women. Now, I just wanna say this. No, this is a personal experience. No, and I would just want to reiterate that I am not the person involved in this rape case. But based from the law, ang rape is defined as you've taken advantage of a woman sexually. Now, there are
without consent.
Without consent, correct. So, merong defining factors nun na, for example, you forced yourself to the woman. And second is, kahit na sabihin mong hindi mo masyadong pinwersa yung sarili mo, pero she's intoxicated or wala siya sa right frame of mind.
Yeah.
Definitely that is considered rape.
Parang mental issues then problem.
Right. So it's also saying na kunyari may mental problems to, may autism, may Down syndrome, and then you took advantage of that person. Bottom line is without consent of that woman, that is rape. So even kahit na mag-asawa kayo, mag-boyfriend kayo, pwede pa rin maging rape yun.
Talaga naman, talaga naman yung sinabi din ni C kanina, hindi talaga siya valid excuse. Talaga. Like, sabihin natin kasi nalilibugan tayo as humans. Nalilibugan naman talaga tayo. Pero what are you gonna do after that? Magpapadala ka ba dun sa libog mo? Tapos magte-take advantage ka ba sa tao? Take advantage mo ba yung taong yun? Or mananahimik ka na lang ba at irerespeto mo yung right niya? Na, diba?
Parang common sense naman yung label.
Kaya nga hindi ko na-gets yung point kanina when you said it takes two to tango. Kasi, to be honest with you, I've heard that excuses from the police. Kasi, in regards to rape cases, most people in the law would say that it's a man and a woman's fault, or yun nga, it takes two to tango for that to actually happen. But it actually doesn't, because the statement "it takes two to tango" means there's a consent that both of those people or both of those parties. Exactly. So do you see my point? And also, in regards, I was gonna point this out, but we're talking about women's rights right now. So obviously it's just women's rights, but I just want to point this out because I don't want to seem that I'm very partial to obviously, or I am a feminist. I will not I won't disregard that, but I just want to seem equal right now. Men get raped as well in the Philippines. It's actually something, this is a very prominent issue. I'm not blaming anyone, but there are a lot, obviously the LGBT community here is very big, and it is an issue that we don't really speak about, and I wish that it was spoken about more kasi marami talagang nare-rape na mga guys dito, they just don't speak out about it because
Parang
you know,
nakakahiya.
because of
If, ano,
yun lang din. I mean,
yeah,
even women, we don't speak out about it. Pero you hear more cases about women getting raped compared to men. But actually,
yeah,
to be honest with you, this 2019, they're pretty equal. Lalo na
mm,
in cases to gay men raping straight men.
yeah,
Um, and it's really sad kasi alam niyo yun, it's not being talked about.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's as traumatic as it is for a man, or
yeah, yeah.
it's both sides is very traumatic. Pero alam niyo yun, even
Mm-mm.
being catcalled, women being
Mm-mm.
catcallers are deemed as being shameful. But when men
Mm,
are catcalled, it's deemed, oh, wala yan. They just brush it
ah,
off. Pero
mm,
I'm sure men don't like getting called like that as well. But
Mm-mm.
we don't talk about it. But
right,
syempre, another
yeah.
topic yun. Kasi we're talking about women's
Mm-mm.
rights right now. I just wanted to point that out. Kasi, you know, hindi lang naman mga babae. Syempre, gusto ko
Mhm.
din sabihin na yung mga lalaki din naman. At alam ko masakit din sa kanila yun.
Uh-huh.
Maganda rin maging topic talaga yun kasi pwede rin tong maging platform to boost their confidence to,
To
to
speak out.
voice out. Yeah, to
Mm,
speak
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Yeah, kasi for sure, kulang sila sa outlet ng pagsasabihan, 'di ba?
yeah, yeah.
Ayun.
That's
Right.
true.
Yeah, you guys mentioned that, and yeah, I think Jake, we can go ahead and reserve that LGBT Q plus
For the next one.
for the next episode. Yes, I would also love to talk about that
Yeah, yeah. Pwede,
because
pwede.
there's a lot of
Kaya
ang
parang
daming
surface pa
opinions
lang
dyan
yung,
eh.
oo.
Di ba?
Parang ang laking ano na ito eh, ang laking topic eh. Parang
Right.
surface pa lang yung, surface level pa lang yung pwede
Oo.
natin
Exactly. And
Yeah.
feeling ko kahit isang topic lang natin for just one night, we can invite people in the LGBTQ community to share their thoughts as well. So pero ito yung weird no. So we're on the same side um na hindi kasalanan nito ni babae, 'di ba? Pero
Ah,
Mhm.
it just damned me to think na there are folks that would reiterate or emphasize na di kasalanan niya ni babae. Tinan mo na may suot niya.
alam
Pero
mo saan
kita yung
nanggagaling
cleavage.
yung ganyang sentiment sa parang ano, nadala na lang ng generation natin ngayon from the older generation. Mga habits ng mga old generation yan eh. Yung parang pagiging
Yeah,
sexist,
exactly.
pagiging
Mm-mm.
racist,
Older
parang
generation meaning religious people. I'm sorry, I just gotta say it.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we're gonna
Which is
talk
sa akin
about that.
parang totoo rin naman yun.
bobo na
pero
lang ako.
kasi, pero kasi ano 'di ba? Like, kung i-compare natin sa ibang sa ibang bansa na sabihin natin yung babae hindi nakabra. Sa iba normal na lang yun eh. Pero
Yeah.
sa atin parang naiinsulto pa yung mga ibang tao around us na, uy, hindi nakabra si ganito, hindi nakabra si ganyan. Para bang kasalanan ba na
Yun
wala
nga
akong
eh.
bra?
Ang hirap.
Hindi ko
Ang hirap,
magets
di
yun.
ba?
Gusto rin nila
Gusto nyo, guys, gusto nyo din ba magbra kayo para hindi kita yung ano nyo? Parang, does it
gusto pala
have
suot
to,
yun.
does it really have to be an issue that I'm not
Yeah.
wearing a bra right now?
I've
Right?
noticed because I've lived abroad and I've also lived in the Philippines. And napansin ko lang, well, this is just from like personal observation, pero the country that I was in and abroad, this was in Europe, I went out even without a bra on, and no one batted an eye, no one really gave a shit. Kasi this country doesn't rely on their old ways anymore. I mean, it was a religious country before, but right
Yeah.
now it's not. See, there's certain countries, even like Japan, where they respect religion, but they don't make it part of their lives anymore, unlike in the Philippines, where the government can't even run without the religion.
Mhm.
So it's like people here rely on diba? I'm not gonna get into religion a lot, pero
Next topic
Ting-
yan.
next topic naman yun. Next topic naman
Hindi
yun. Pero
sige,
kasi,
go na.
kailangan natin siyang pag-usapan kasi kailangan natin tignan kung ba't ganito yung society natin ngayon at kung ba't ganito yung culture natin. Hindi naman bigla-bigla kahapon pwede mag-practice ngayon. Kailangan, alam mo yun, parang kailangan natin magbalik eh. We need to go back to the past eh. And it really started where, di ba puro tribe sa Pilipinas, mga tribal
Yeah.
people, hindi naman tayo nagbabre. Dumating lang naman yun when religion came from Spain.
Well, we had
Right?
religion, pero iba lang, pagan. Yeah.
Yeah, we had religion, but it was a pagan religion, as
Yeah.
we've talked about.
Mhm.
And that was what? Worshipping the sun? I don't know, worshipping
Yeah, the moon,
the waters and stuff
light.
like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually like Catholicism, which I won't. Okay, guys, I won't talk about religion.
Oh my God.
Chill.
Sorry, auntie lang auntie lang. This is like
Surface
this is
parang
a smidge.
nagsisiba. Pupush mo na rin ako para gusto ko na magsalita rin ako sa history.
Yun nga eh, diba?
Ito,
Just a smidge.
Reserve mo na.
Reserve lang to ba? Just a smidge, diba?
share ko
Kasi
lang
diba-
kung paano pa rin natatouch yung ganun sa ngayong society, ngayong panahon natin. Kasi kagaya ng growing up ha, syempre, dumating sa point na nagustuhan ko na mag-short shorts, mag-sleeveless, medyo revealing, ganun. May nagsabi sa akin, wag ka magsusuot ng ganyan, makasalanan. I was so shocked.
Alam mo kasi,
Bakit
yung nagbigay
ganun?
sa'yo ng shorts mo, yung devil yun eh. Kaya
Yeah! Like, ang dami ko narinig sa my childhood na anak ka ng demonyo, ganyan.
Kasi naka-shorts
Like,
ka.
Like, yeah. And like, even when I was like exploring, kung ano yung society natin ngayon, para sa mga ibang tao, makasalanan, sinful, anak ka ng demonyo. Which is, diba?
Masama yan, anak ka ng demonyo.
Exactly.
Yun ang relic ng ng ni Satan eh. Yung shorts.
Which is dapat hindi na tayo nandun sa norm na ganun. Pati sa gantong at buti nga may platform na ganto kasi at least we can also educate or give knowledge sa mga mas nakakatanda sa atin kasi sila rin mostly yung ganon magbitaw ng salita.
Right. Well,
Wait, since nasa topic, women's right, pwede ba ako magkwento ng parang may experience?
yeah, go, please.
Yeah, go
Men's
ahead.
right din. Hindi, may naalala lang ako parang, I don't know, kung teenager ako nun eh. Tapos, tingnan mo, naka-short shorts ako. Baka yung shorts nga yung problema. Naka-short shorts ako. Tapos, parang, I was gonna buy, bread from, ano ba yun? Basta yung bakery doon. Tapos, while I was buying, naghihintay na ako, nakapila ako. May gay guy eh, na, naalala ko parang, basta, ginrab niya yung ko, biglaan. Nasa likod niya ako, tapos bigla niya yung parang ginrab na lang yung...
You're junk?
Yeah. Tapos ako parang, what? Siyempre, kasi parang mabilis yung pangyayari, hindi mo rin masyado parang ako parang medyo annoyed pa eh. Kasi hindi ko masyado kumbaga hindi nag-sink in kaagad. So, parang it happened, parang ako nakatayo na doon, parang annoyed lang kasi parang hindi ko na parang hindi nagsisink in. Nag-sink in lang afterwards. Tapos, wala lang. Parang ganun lang. Pero parang pag sa guy talaga nangyayari yung ganun, hindi, siguro, well, hindi naman super bad yung nangyari sa akin kasi parang groping lang or tsaka catcalling. Pero, parang yung mga mas worse na cases pa siguro, hindi rin nakakapag-speak up eh.
No, that's actually worse. That's sexual harassment. You were groped. That's not, that's still really bad.
Ano pa ako nun, I think, teenager ako nun eh. Pero
kung teenager ka, tas yung guy mas matanda sa'yo, that's even pedophilia.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Dala-dala mo yung paglaki eh.
Yung shorts kasi.
So yeah, it's gonna be the shorts. But yeah, honest to goodness, no.
Ayun lang, mag-shoutout ako sa bully ko pala. Ayan, okay, go.
the fact of the matter is, it's not okay whether you're a female or a male or whatever your preference is to take advantage of someone sexually, diba? Um,
Yeah.
I just want to throw it out there, no, na this is what goes in a man's mind, but this pero parang hindi dapat mag-go overboard eh. Yes,
Yeah.
it is correct na when a woman would um, magandang pananamit, sexy, yeah, we would be sexually attracted to that person, no?
Yeah.
To the fact na merong mga thoughts na parang, wow, dude, ganda na,
Pero
no?
alam mo yung limit mo eh. Parang common sense na yun eh. Parang tingin lang, ganun
Exactly.
lang. Tsaka actually,
Exactly,
tingin
di
nga
ba?
na, yung tingin na yung OA na tingin, medyo ano na rin yun eh, off na rin yun eh. Di ba?
Exactly, di ba?
Dapat alam mo rin yung limit mo eh. Kumbaga kahit paano maging ano ka naman, reserve, parang kahit paano, kung gusto mo tignan, eh, huwag ka pahalata masyado. Or buy sunglasses. Yun yung turo sa akin ni James eh.
Hey, I didn't teach you that. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, if kunyari kung attracted ka dun sa person na yun, then yeah, you can keep it to yourself. You know, you don't have to touch the person. You don't have to biglang parang, uy, miss, pwede ka bang makausap? Tapos in-ignore ka na, miss, pwede bang makausap ko pa rin? Add na ka sa Facebook. Ano bang pangalan mo? 'Di ba? It's really creepy.
Mhm.
Dude, kasi I mean, for me, as a guy, dude, you have to be creative in um, how to get the attention of a female, right? Kasi the mere fact na she's attractive, ang daming magkakagusto sa kanya. So yung tipong, uy, miss, ganda na suot mo. Gusto mo magano tayo? Parang sobrang excited ka pa. Like,
I think may
what the
tamang
hell?
place eh, if you want to flirt or ano. Syempre, may tama ring words na sasabihin. Tsaka, pag sa gabi, middle of the night, tapos biglang lalapit ka sa girl or ano, yun, iba na yun eh. Parang,
Exactly.
dapat alam mo yung tamang context eh. Yung tamang setting din. So, hindi ka pwede basta-basta na lang, ano eh.
Right. It's really weird na it's 2019. I mean, 2020 right now. Just like what C mentioned a while ago, na meron pa rin ganun tayong mindset na, uy, nagalaw to si, or na-rape si babae na parang, hindi, kasalanan niya yun eh. Tinan mo na may suot kanina, oh, nung bago siya ma-rape. Ewan, ikli nung shorts, oh. Kita pa yung ano niya. Parang may puwet dun sa harapan niya. I mean, come on, guys. Diba?
Yeah.
I mean, inasa sa'yo na yan eh.
Actually.
Nasa sa'yo na yan. Na kung gusto mo yung babae, you'll think of a way to catch her attention. Hindi yung parang ifo-force mo siya to do what you want. That's taking advantage of that person. And
Yeah.
that's against the law. Like, wake up, Filipino people. Na hindi...
We also need to, we're kind of steering away. I've noticed, right? We're talking about women's rights, but we're steering away from it a little bit. But I just wanted to talk about women's rights in another sense in the Philippines.
Go.
Kasi when we talk about women's rights, we're also talking about work. We're also talking about school.
Good,
um,
good. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, not just because of sexual harassment or rape. Yes, that's a very, very big and prominent problem here in the Philippines. But another issue that we also have is women in the workplace and women in school and women at home. Because, as I've said before, because of our past, di ba, yung mga babae nasa bahay sila, nagluluto. That's one of the things that I learned when I was younger. Being Kapampangan, one thing about me is that I needed to learn how to cook straight away for my husband, not for myself. No,
Right.
hindi para sa sarili ko para sa asawa ko. Kailangan magaling ako magluto. But they don't teach that to my male cousins. They didn't teach that to them. Hindi. tinuro lang yun sa akin. I think that's a problem, actually.
Yeah.
The fact that they would do that. Kasi right now, I know how to cook really well. I'm not bragging, okay? It's a fact. I love cooking. But I also think that men should also be able to cook, not because they're forced to, because of, kasi because napapansin ko yung mga marunong magluto na mga lalaki are in their 20s, and they're kind of forced into it because they're out of college or they're in college and hindi sila marunong magluto, so that's why they learned. Not because they were younger and they needed to cook for their wives. No.
Yeah.
Diba?
Mhm.
Problema yun eh.
That is true. Kasi, imagine, no, ito lang sa, na-experience natin sa pandemic. Most of the folks or the countries na nakaka-survive with the pandemic,
Yes, I know what you're gonna say.
women are the president or yun yung nagli-lead.
Yes,
And
sir. Yes,
it's-
sir.
Hanggang ngayon, binibilittle pa rin ng mga tao yung capabilities ng women, which
Yeah.
I don't really get.
Yeah.
Diba?
Mhm.
This is
Sa
the
Taiwan yun, di ba? Yung parang Dragon Lady.
Oh, sa Taiwan pa lang, sa New Zealand, right? And
Yes, their prime minister. Jeez, I'm so
Diba?
proud.
yun na yung proof na, hey, women can do quote-unquote men stuff.
Yeah.
Right? It's so cliche na sasabihin mo na, oh, it's a man's job to do this. Pero
Exactly.
it's anyone can do it.
Yeah.
As long as you have the right requirements of that particular job, na to the point na, hey, ito dapat yung pinag-aralan mo, it doesn't define na, kasi babae ka. Hindi ka pwede dito eh. Panlalaki kasi ito eh. The fact of the matter is,
parang medieval times yan.
Exactly, di ba? Parang medieval time pa rin eh. Which is 2020 na. Hello guys, di ba?
Yeah.
It's
Wait
really
lang, may
weird.
mga comments tayo Basahin ko lang. Sabi ni
Go.
Love Kim, hindi kasi masyadong open-minded yung mga tao sa bansang ito. Lagi silang nagja-judge dun sa nakikita niya. Ayan, tama yun. I agree. Tapos si Bugaw, tinatanong niya kung si Camille daw. Camille daw ba si C?
Hindi. Sorry.
Hindi raw siya Camille, sorry. Tapos si Patch, sabi niya, walang mababastos if walang bastos in the first place. Tama.
Exactly.
Yeah. You win.
Awesome. Thank you for those comments, guys. Yeah,
I
just
also
share
wanna
those.
be, gusto ko lang, diba, Jim was talking about yung women can do what men can do and everything like that. I do want to be factual about this. There are certain jobs that are difficult for women. Even if they can do them, that doesn't mean they should do them. For example, let's just be realistic here. Let's just be realistic here. Men have more muscle mass than women. Therefore, with the more physical jobs, like for example, yun nga sa construction work, sa mga ganun na trabaho, nahihirapan talaga kami because we're designed to have more fat than muscle. Although we can do that kind of work, there are some women who do have a bigger muscle mass compared to the average. That doesn't mean we can. So ako, kung ipapawork mo ko sa ganun na job, kakayanin ko naman kasi I have the perseverance to do it, but I will struggle so much more than if a man would do it. That's it though. That's it. That's where the line draws with the physical stuff. What I don't understand is for other jobs, like for example, in the workplace. Kasi may discrimination sa workplace talaga sa office where women are not paid as much as men. Women aren't paid as much as men. So yeah. That's an issue here in the Philippines actually. For some reason, I don't hate men. I love men. It's just I love men. It's just we're talking about women's rights here. And ang iniisip ko lang talaga ngayon is bakit ganon? Bakit for some reason we have this mindset in the Philippines na men are smarter. or something like that. Men are more capable
Men are
of
smarter. May ganun
jobs.
ba?
Ang
Meron
ano
ganon.
kasi, sa sa kinalakihan ko sa household, like, syempre ako nag-iisa akong babae eh. So like,
Mm.
growing up, my mother would say, like, oy, wag mong gawin yan. Gusto mo ba magkaroon ka ng ganito? Bulky yung muscles mo. Gusto mo ba maging lalaki ka? Gusto mo ba ganyan-ganyan? Gusto mo ba ganito ganyan? Parang ganun ba? Parang ang sama ng dating. And, oo, ang sama ng dating ng pag sa akin na hindi ako pwede magbuhat ng ganto kasi pang lalaki nga yan. Parang at an early age talaga, yun yung mindset na ini-instill and siguro yun yung doon kailangan i-break yung cycle.
Yeah.
Right.
Parang up to itong generation natin para i-break yung parang masamang habits ng older generation. Which is, I think kahit paano naman okay kasi karamihan ng mga friends ko na medyo open-minded naman, hindi naman So, at least kahit paano may progress. Eto, may isa pa palang comment si Ayan. Can you also mention the traditional way of people telling to kids na wag mo laruin yan, pang babae yan. Wag yan, pang lalaki
Very
yan.
good. Thank you, Ayan. Yeah, kasi imagine sa first steps pa lang ng childhood mo, minomold ka na ito lang ang dapat gawin ng lalaki. Ito lang gawin dapat ng babae.
Did you
Diba?
guys experience that?
Yes.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Pero I mean for me, my daughter, kapag gusto niya ng car, go ahead. I mean, kung nag-enjoy ka dun sa particular part na yon, then go. I mean, hindi naman
Great parenting.
kung di naman porket kotse yan, dapat lalaki lang
Lalaki
dapat
lang.
gumagawa niya. Hindi, dapat Barbie ka lang. No! I mean, if you're enjoying that, go ahead. Diba?
Yan, even sa mga damit, sa mga colors ng damit. Like, even if it's, for me, when I choose something so plain, and when I choose something dark, ano ba yan? Panlalaki naman yan. Panglalaki yung kulay,
Dark,
panlalaki yung oo, ang muscular masyado. Is it really an issue? Diba? This is what I like.
Yeah,
I can
it's
picture
nice
na
to hear
pink lang sa
mga
lalaki.
ganyan na
Diba?
perspectives.
Yeah.
Kasi I didn't go through that eh. Nung bata ako, I grew up in a farm. Sa bukid ako lumaki. So wala naman kaming wala akong laruan to parang pag-agawan sa mga pinsan ko or sa mga kaibigan ko. What we did was we just played outside. Sa totoo lang, puro sa labas lang. Tapos yung mga nalalaro pa namin kung ano-ano. So with that, it's nice to hear from people na I only had to play with dolls kasi yun lang yung pinayagan sa amin, ganun. Kasi I do applaud my grandparents na sila yung nagpalaki sa akin because they weren't religious people. They were just
Oh my God, makabalik
parang
na yun
gusto
later.
lang nila is marunong din ako sa bahay. So, I guess, yun lang yung magandang point is that at least ngayon marunong ako magluto, marunong ako maglinis, maglaba, lahat-lahat. Pero ang point ko lang siguro dun is sana yung mga pinsan ko din na lalaki, tinuruan. Instead
It's
na
also
puro yung
good.
ako lang.
Yeah.
It's also
To be
good
honest,
for
ako
them
late
to
ako natuto.
know
Mhm.
these kind of things.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly as well, late lang din ako natuto magluto. Ngayong adult na rin ako. Pero, I mean, it's really gratifying na, hey, I know how to cook. I mean, hindi naman mali yung sinabi ng parents ko na, hindi nila ako tinuruan whatsoever. I just learned it from my own. Not because na I'm a guy and hindi ka dapat magluto. No, that's not the mindset of my parents. Pero ang
Yeah.
mindset ng parents ko is hey, you're my kid, let me provide for you. Right? That's actually the mindset of my parents. So I don't really blame them na hindi nila ako naturuan na about stuff kasi if, I know like since ako yung panganay, parang they
Yeah.
felt that the heavy responsibility that oh I should provide this for my kid and whatnot, which I mean actually I feel right now now that I'm a parent as well.
Mm.
Pero nonetheless, the fact of the matter is hindi natin dapat i-define ang mga bagay versus from like a masculine side and a feminine side. That
Yeah.
is for me like very bogus
Okay.
na or yeah, I mean imagine na a guy would even just go with a Barbie doll. It doesn't necessarily mean that he would go feminine.
Mhm.
Gusto lang na niyang i-explore eh. It's just that mindset. So I guess I would just say na just to finish this topic off because we're gonna move on to another
Yeah, yeah.
topic. Na guys, please, this is 2020. Ang dami nating pwedeng gawin. And we have technology to back that up. So, yung
Yeah.
mindset natin na from medieval ages, huwag na nating dalhin. Diba?
Yeah.
Huwag na
Ooh,
nating dalhin
medieval.
yun. Kasi, ito na tayo eh. We can create something new and it does not define na ito yung gagawin mo, ito lang dapat para sa babae, ito lang dapat sa babae. No, let's stop that. Alright?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I would like to go ahead and
Nobel
begin.
Prize. James stopped traditional gender practice.
So,
go man.
let's go ahead and go to the next topic with mental health. Now, this is very, very prominent now. And I like the fact that people are beginning to notice this due to the pandemic. But it, for me, it kind of felt too late. But at least better than late than never, diba? Pero I wanna go to the mindset of Filipinos, especially this happened way back before. A prominent celebrity mentioned, no, na yung depression. This is a like a noontime celebrity na sikat, very sikat na
Sino to?
sikat,
Oh my
noontime.
God. Hindi ko kilala.
Na sinabi, yung depression, gawa-gawa lang yan. I mean, this is not the exact words,
Ay,
but this is the
Bob.
context. Yung depression, gawa-gawa lang yan ng kung sino man yan, kung sino yung nag-experience ng depression. They just want attention.
No! May init na
Right.
mga ulo ko.
Right. So, yeah, let's hear your thoughts, Jake. What is your comment about that, or what is your thought?
Oh my God, sino nagsabi nun? Ako hindi ko talaga alam. Talagang blind item yan. Pati ako, hindi ko kilala kung sino nagsabi. Well, yung depression, tsaka kung ano pa ibang mental. Well, mostly depression. Ano yun eh, chemical imbalance sa brain. So, usually, ano naman eh, talagang, minsan nangyayari siya biglaan eh. Kasi, hindi mo, I mean, wala naman as humans, wala naman tayong, hindi naman natin madedetect yung biglaan eh. Pwedeng slowly over time mangyayari. Pero chemical imbalance talaga siya, yung serotonin, dopamine, mga ganon. So,
Yeah, that's right.
hindi ko magets yung sentiment niyang, baka ang pwedeng sinasabi niya yung mga taong nagsasabi na I'm so depressed, pero I have OCD dahil lang may onting hindi lang naka-align na item. Oh, I'm so OCD, which is, no, you don't have OCD. Or may sad lang siya ng isang araw. Baka yun yung tinutukoy niya. Kasi yun, nagigets ko eh. Kasi may mga taong ganun eh. Yung parang bored lang or wants attention. Yun, may ganun. I get it. Pero, mahirap din sabihin na lahat ganun kasi, paano kung may depression pala talaga yung tao, di ba? Kaya mahirap din sabihin na, humihingi lang yan ng attention, wala siyang depression talaga. Paano kung meron pala talaga? So, yeah, I mean, medyo engot yung sinabi nung host na yun, kung sino man yun. Pero, yeah, depression is a real thing. Chemical imbalance siya, so, talagang hindi pwedeng sabihin mo na have a positive outlook on life kasi or be more positive. Hindi yun makukuha ng ganun eh. Matagal yun eh. Months yun eh. Kailangan pa
True.
minsan ng CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy from the psychologist or psychiatrist or whatever. Tapos minsan kailangan pang accompanied by antidepressants. So, hindi siya basta-basta maku-cure within a month or matagal siyang process eh. Pwedeng sa'yo na yan, alaga mo na yan every few months, pwede mag-strike yan, biglaan. So, yeah, it's a real thing. So, mali yung sinabi kung sino yung tinutukoy mo, James, na celebrity.
It's not only sa depression, yung ganong mindset. It's also, suicide. Pag sinabi ng tao na, ay, gusto ko magpakamatay, gusto ko na mawala, gusto ko na ganyan. Some people take it very, very lightly. Like, ay, yun nga, nagpapapansin lang. Wala yan, kaya naman niya. Ewan ko ba kung ba't nagkakaganyan yan. I mean, 'di ba? Like yung words mong gano'n na medyo hindi na nakakatulong yun eh sa taong nakakaramdam ng negativity.
Actually, it'll make it worse.
Yes, exactly. So why say it? Why say it?
Dapat nga you have a good life naman.
Kaya nga eh. Kaya nga. So why do you have to make it worse? Or like, if you don't want to involve yourself with that kind of thing, just don't say anything na lang. Just recommend na kumausap ka ng ganito, kausapin mo mom mo, kausapin mo friend mo, ganon. Like, just offer some help and, back off na lang if you have something not nice to say, right?
Yeah. Kaya kapag may friend na nagsasabing ganun na depressed siya, talagang kinakausap ko kagad eh. Tapos talagang tinatry kong ma-involve sa niya, kung anong, I'll ask how he is, how she is, para talagang malaman niya nandyan ako. Tapos, I'll help talaga pagka may friend akong depressed. Kasi yung iba nga, lang yan eh. Parang lang yan. Parang sad lang yan for kasi meron talaga may mga depressed talaga tapos hindi nila alam eh kung paano nila tutulungan sarili nila eh.
Exactly. Simpleng kamusta lang from other people, sobrang laking bagay na yun. Kasi for me, actually, I'm actually suicidal and I've had attempts before. And I'm not saying this for other people to pity me, but for others to be aware na hindi siya drama-drama lang. It's actually to a point that I felt that I was going to go to a mental hospital already because at one point, I wasn't taking my medications anymore. Isang issue din yun sa mental health is sobrang mahal ng mga gamot na pinaprescribe. Isa rin yun sa issue ko kasi alam mo yun, yung nakikita ko palang presyo ng isang tablet pa lang yun para sa morning. Meron pa ako sa gabi and I take two different tablets. I forgot na kasi tagal ko na rin talaga na hindi umiinom.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, also it's not at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah. Also it's not at the same time kasi ngayon I'm practicing how to cope up with my anxiety. Yun yung isang bagay na kailangan malaman ng mga taong nakakaranas ng mga gantong issues kung paano mag-cope up sa mga negative feelings every day. So when you're sad, kasi cycle yan eh. When you're sad, you do something, let's say when I'm sad, kukulong ko yung sarili ko sa kwarto, iiyak ako, mag-overthink ako, and dumating sa point na I think about suicide. This is from experience, ha? I'm not saying sa iba. So, what can I do to stop this cycle?
Yeah.
Pag-
Mahirap
pag
nga
nalung-
talaga rito.
Oo, sabihin natin kasi pwede sabihin na iba na wag ka magkulong. Tapos, hindi ganun kasi
Yeah.
kadali yun eh. Kasi
Mhm.
ang kalaban ko sarili ko, yung mga naiisip ko. Which
Yeah.
is, yung sinasabi nga ng iba na nalulunod ako sa mga negative feelings ko, negative emotions ko.
Mhm.
And sometimes, when someone is saying suicide, it's not that they want to end or I want to end my life. It's sometimes also saying na, guys, I need help. I
Ah.
need,
Parang cry for help na siya.
yeah, help. Na wag niyo akong i-judge for what I'm doing right now or what I'm feeling right now. But please
Yeah.
help me. Ganon. Kasi
Yeah.
it's not easy to stop the cycle. Okay, hindi ako kukulong sa kwarto ko. What next? 'Di ba?
Oo.
Please help me. I don't know what to do cause I only know what I know. Yung pagkukulong.
Aha.
'Di ba?
Yeah.
Ayun.
Totoo yung sinabi mo sa price ng mga medication dito. Medyo mahal. Actually, kasi ako may OCD din ako. So, I take, antidepressants din eh. I take, tapos ang inaano ko, generic na lang. Kasi sobrang mahal nga talaga nung ano.
Super.
Yeah, same with
brand.
me.
Diba?
I take them as well, and they're expensive.
Until now.
Sobra. Yeah.
Actually,
ako.
with me, I have to take them, like, I take them random times of the month for me because I can't afford to be taking them every single day, to be honest
Exactly.
with you
Ano ba
guys.
yun?
Kasi,
I'm going to get
kasi,
bankrupt.
diba,
Mhm.
ang hirap. Tapos the ones that I take, I feel like since people are listening anyways, the ones that I take are called Triptanol. And Triptanol is medication for major depressive disorder. And
Yeah.
I'm not suicidal. I have to admit, I'm not. There was one point, but that's also another thing though. I feel like people think that if you're depressed, you're automatically suicidal. And I feel like that is a huge offense to people who are actually suicidal lang talaga. Kasi
Yeah,
may
yeah.
difference din yun eh. Kasi for me, I only got to that point once,
Mhm.
but that was in my lowest. But then afterwards, I never went to that point again, but I was still depressed. Just because
Yeah.
I wasn't suicidal anymore, that doesn't mean I'm not depressed anymore. And I feel
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
people here are so uneducated about mental
Oo.
health na hindi nila alam yung difference ng sadness and depression. And it's so just, bakit? Ba't hindi niyo muna, ba't hindi natin to tinuturuan sa school? Like, why don't we teach kids this at school? Kasi alam niyo
Yeah.
ba, yung stats ngayon, I'm just gonna point out stats right now, right? In the Philippines, 10 to 15% of children, so this is
Yeah.
5 to 15 years old,
May research.
have some sort of, yeah, I have research, sorry. Have some sort of psychiatric disorder, and 20% of adults have some sort of psychiatric disorder. And these are just the ones who are diagnosed. So, hindi natin din alam kung yung mga ibang hindi diagnosed. Kasi dito naman sa Pinas, mahal magpa-diagnose eh. So, totoo
Yeah.
lang, I didn't even go to a psychologist to get myself diagnosed. I just went to the doctor and I was just getting a checkup. And he was like, do you think that you're maybe depressed? Like, I didn't get hindi ako nagpa-diagnose sa psychologist or
Tinatanong.
anything. Hindi ako
Yeah.
pumunta. Nagpa-check up lang ako sa doctor ko kasi pagod ako eh. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm tired and
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of sick.
Fatigue.
So,
Also,
you know, diba?
Also, there are other Filipinos who don't want to go to the doctor because of what other people will say.
There you
yeah,
go,
kasi
right?
baliw ka
Masyadong
kaagad.
conscious.
Baliw.
Yes,
Kasi
exactly.
tabu yung topic talaga rito. Kasi kahit nga may friends ako na, alam kong matalino naman sila. Pero nalaman niya yung isa goes to the psychiatrist. Ay, baliw na pala siya.
May
That's,
sira sa
oh
utak
God, that's a pet
yan.
peeve. Pet
May
peeve
sira
ko
sa
yan.
utak yan. May
May
baliw
sira sa utak.
yan.
Yeah. I mean, mas tama pa nga magpa-check ka eh. Mas ma-improve yung mental health mo eh.
Oo.
Hindi ko magets kung
Parang-
bakit. James, you can't join. You don't have mental problems. Like,
Dude, I've already told you about this.
yeah, alam ko. Alam ko.
And I'm gonna
Naasar
share
lang.
this to the listeners as well, because I've been through depression as well. I mean, I wasn't just sad. I was depressed to the point na I almost got kicked out sa job ko kasi I wasn't performing, and I even didn't know kung bakit sobrang tamad na tamad ako dun sa ano. Yes, oo, sige, sabihin ko, tamad ako. Pero there's there's a point
Kasi
na
namin eh, no?
there was a point na talagang to the may part na I know that I'm getting income from this particular job, pero yung parang
Yeah.
ayoko nang bumangon, ayoko nang pumunta sa work. Kasi every
Yeah.
time na pagbabalik ako, it feels so heavy.
Yeah.
And it
Hey, I was
wasn't,
there for you that time.
I know, right?
Those
Yee,
times.
yummy
Yeah.
te. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oh,
don't
don't
do
hurt,
that.
please.
Don't do that. Not right now, James. Later.
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 But yeah, like I was saying, no, um, yung part na sinasabing ng mga tao na you just want attention, I didn't really get it because I'm not getting the right answers. Yes, I wanted some help. I was seeking help, pero I didn't really get the right answers. And for me, I didn't go to any doctor, a psychologist, just because I don't have the money for it. Kasi sobrang mahal eh. Imagine
mahal
per
sobra.
hour.
Super.
Seryoso.
Diba? Per hour kailangan bayad,
Yeah.
pero we don't even...
That's for a therapist though, di ba?
Iba
Right.
pa yung magpapa ano ka, psychological test,
Evaluate.
psychiatrical
Yeah.
test.
Yun yung mahal
Yeah.
talaga, di ba? Yung evaluation.
Pero guys,
Yeah,
since may mga
evaluation.
listeners, gusto ko lang i-point out, sorry, another
Yeah.
plug. I did
Go
my
ahead.
research, sorry.
Sige lang,
Good
sige lang.
job.
Ano kasi, guys,
Wow.
okay,
Clap,
to
clap,
the
clap.
listeners here, right? If you do have a if you feel like it, don't self-diagnose, guys. Please, please, please don't self-diagnose. If you do feel like it and wala kang pera, wala kang income, go to Philippine Mental Health Association. It's in Mandaluyong, and they have free diagnosis there.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
It's free.
Wow. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know
Now
that.
you do.
That's nice.
No, you do.
At least
That's nice.
they're giving free consultation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
kasi
ano
they
yan,
know
ah,
the
from
issue
terrible
here.
children yan.
Yeah.
They know the issue here. And wait lang, since we're all talking about depression, right? Just want to kind of switch the topic of yung depression isn't even in the top 3 disorders in the Philippines. The top 3 are actually schizophrenia, substance abuse, and also PTSD.
Mm-mm.
Those are the top 3 here in the Philippines. Depression is, I think, number 4,
Yeah.
and then major anxiety is number 5.
Ganun
So wala
karami yung
naman
may
sila sa top 3.
schizophrenia rito.
Oh, the statistics of schizophrenia is 42% of the ones who are diagnosed. Kunwari, yung patients, there was 2,500 and something. Na
Yeah.
mga, this is in an institution. So, kunwari sa mental hospital, ganun, 2,500 plus yung patients. 42% of those are the ones who are diagnosed with schizophrenia. And for those who didn't know, schizophrenia is a condition that causes hallucinations, delusions, and mood disturbances, ganun. So,
Yeah, mood swings.
yung mga, So, yung 42% na to, most of it is actually men. And men who are in their 20s to their 40s. So, this is a really big issue. Pero hindi pinag-uusapan. And nakakatakot lang kasi schizophrenia, people think na, alam niyo yun, people think, paano ba yun? Parang psychopath na or ewan kasi ang daming misinformed dito.
No,
Baliw,
no.
basically. Baliw.
Diba? Baliw. Pero hindi
Yeah.
naman. Hindi
Pero
naman
mga
siya...
functioning na schizophrenics na pwedeng
Yeah, actually,
mag-work.
there's smart people. It's just there's a part of them because I
That
know
they're
someone who's
disturbed.
schizophrenic. Yeah, they're very distracted. I've noticed kasi may kilala din akong may ganito, although it's not a man, it's actually a woman. I noticed with her, she seems very normal. Kaya siguro hindi din natin to napapansin talaga eh. Is kasi
Baka.
ang normal naman talaga niya, pero meron siyang mga parts na nakikita ko sa kanya na okay, there's something going on here. For example, she's really easily distracted. Sobrang dali
Okay.
niyang ma-distract to the point where me and her and our other friends were having coffee and bigla na lang niya makikita yung isang bird in the window and she's gonna fixate herself on that and she's gonna have this hallucinations, as it says,
Mhm.
where when I've asked her, anong iniisip mo? She's like, wala, bigla ko na lang iniisip na what if I was the bird, or basta yung hindi nila makontrol yung imagination nila to the point where
Yeah.
nandun na sila at hindi nila maalis yung sarili nila. They have to wake themselves up from it. And it's
Kasi
so
when they
hard to
talk
do
din,
that.
yung topics parang biglang parang magsasalita sila tas yung next sentence nila biglang unlayo
Diba?
na kaagad nung ano.
Yeah.
May ganun alam ko.
Yeah, I also know someone na ganyan. Actually, lalaki siya. And he's from Thailand. And sobrang naawa ako sa situation niya kasi naisip ko, I wonder how hard it is for him to think about that daily, kahit sa gabi. Kasi naiisip niya parang may higher power na kumakausap sa kanya and sinasabi na, I'm going to kill your family.
Holy shit!
Imagine how scary that is, and you have to live with that every day. And you feel like it's real. Right? That's so threatening every
Kahit ako
day.
parang kinilabutan.
Yeah,
Yun
me
nga
too.
eh. It
Grabe.
does happen. Yung friend ko naman kasi, hers is not to that extent pa where it's talking like that. It is scary though when we did realize that she had it when she was diagnosed kasi it made her open up about it. Kasi there were times when she said to me and to our other friends na there's someone else talking to her and akala niya friend namin. Because there's 4 of us and she was like, sometimes I think there's 5 of you guys who are talking to me and it feels as if she's real as well. And nung una, alam niyo ba, I've known this girl since grade 7. Akala namin we thought that she could see ghost. Akala namin na, alam niyo yun, may third eye siya, ganun.
Kaya pala ang
Kasi
daming may third eye dito sa Pilipinas.
malay mo, schizophrenic lang.
Yeah,
Hindi,
actually.
diba? Marami kayang ganun, yung may third eye, na may nakikita. I mean, may mga nakakausap akong ganun eh. As in, sinasabi ko, baka ano lang, namalikmata ka lang. Hindi, may nakikita
Hindi,
talaga
yung sa
eh.
kanya talaga, as in, akala talaga namin, may third eye siya. Kasi
Hallucination talaga.
yeah, but she was diagnosed talaga with it. Kasi she takes she medicates herself kasi nga, she can't stop.
Yeah.
And nahihirapan kami as a friend group because it's hard for us to bigla-bigla na lang sasabihin niya, uy, kumain na ba si Carla? And we're like, who the fuck is she? Alam niyo yun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want to point out no na especially with the things na napag-uusapan na din natin. I know for some listeners or for some folks it kind of sounds na wala namang baliw yun eh. Diba? These people actually need or is asking for help without them even asking for help. It's very important na hindi natin sabihin na or i-shut out tong mga taong to na sabihin, baliw na, hayaan mo na siya. Kasi the fact of the matter is, lalong lumalala at lalong nako-consume nung problem yung taong yon.
Yeah.
I think one of the problem with the mental health issue is lack of empathy amongst
Ayun
those
sasabihin ko empathy.
people. Kasi imagine na lang, kung kunyari nakita mo literally na duguan yung tao, tutulungan mo eh. Pero yung the fact na hindi mo makita yung kalaban ng tao na yon, you don't even care. Right? and that's the part where the miscommunication um has a block on it or may barrier na agad.
Mhm.
And yung tipong hindi nga na-answer yung questions mo kapag kinakausap mo yung tao, hindi na mag-e-effort din yung mga iba. I love the fact no na Steve brought that up na there is institution in Mandaluyong that would um, help out
Do it for free. Yeah.
for free.
Mhm.
So yes, for those who did not know it, I mean, personally, I did not know it as well. You can
Yeah.
go ahead and share this later on. So at least yung mga friends na kilala nyo na you think that has a mental issue can
Mhm.
have the opportunity na to go there. And please, by all means, no, hindi porket may na-experience sila na ganito, eh, they
Meron
just
ka na
seek
kaagad na ano.
attention. Right, or meron
Yeah,
kang
yeah.
Mhm.
something, they're actually asking for help without them literally saying, help me.
Saka
Yes,
hindi
guys,
ibig
I
sabihin
also want to ask, um, if, di ba nga, sinabi ko kanina yung top 3, di ba, is yung um, schizophrenia. Top 2 is substance abuse. So,
yeah.
yung substance abuse, this is not weed, okay, guys? I'm not talking about weed here or whatever. Um, what I'm
Shabu.
talking about, yeah, what I'm
24/7
talking
or
about, yeah, shabu, or in other terms, methamphetamine,
Mhm.
Heisenberg.
yeah, basically. Yes. Um,
You're goddamn right.
90, I think 96% ng mga na-admit sa mental hospital are from methamphetamine hydrochloride, basically, yeah, shabu. If you do know people who are doing that, and I think you should get them checked out kasi that causes a lot of mental issues.
Oh,
Yung addiction na yun,
yeah,
especially
yeah.
anxiety disorder. I'm gonna talk about this drug just very briefly kasi ang laking factor niya talaga.
Kami ang daming research
Um,
ni C. I love it.
I'm sorry. It's just
Nice.
I
Tama
love.
lang, tama lang. Buti nga eh.
Okay, okay, that's good. With this drug, guys, the effects of it is after you've inhaled it, kasi there's three ways of doing it, diba? We've watched the movies, yung mga nag-i-snort. For example, Pulp Fiction, if you watch that from,
Yeah.
yeah, Pulp Fiction is the way that they snorted it, because sometimes they can romanticize drugs in movies, which I hate.
Which is,
But,
yeah, true.
diba? They
Mm.
romanticize it. Or in TV shows, Breaking Bad.
Breaking
Anyways,
Bad, yeah.
especially with this kind of drug, the effects of this after you've inhaled it, injected it, smoked it, whatever, or snorted it, is magkakaano ka, magpapalpitate yung heart mo. When your heart palpitates, that's also triggering anxiety. This drug also
Yeah.
causes major hallucinations, which, if you can connect it, causes schizophrenia. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
In the long run. That's why schizophrenia, mostly in men, 20s to 40,
So
40 plus.
induced yung karamihan siguro ng mga Filipinos na schizophrenic induced ng drug. Hindi siya parang
Yes.
genetics.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, get it.
I just wanted to connect that. Kasi lately, tumataas yung mga cases ng
Yeah.
schizophrenia, but along with it are tumataas din yung cases for substance abuse. Specifically, DDB, which is Dangerous Drugs,
Board. Dangerous drug board.
Dangerous Drugs Board, yeah. Along with it. And alam niyo yung na-admit per year, it's getting higher. Pero from drug overdose from methamphetamine is 5,400, and those are the ones who are getting admitted. Because of the Duterte administration, the others are probably getting killed, so, and not getting treated. But we're not talking about politics right
Yeah,
now.
no.
Right.
So anyways,
No, we're not gonna talk
Pero
about
fact
politics.
yun.
I'm not
Pero
gonna
fact
talk.
You gotta
yun.
stop.
Fact
Okay.
yun.
Okay, I'm shutting down my Facebook.
Bye-bye,
Pero fact
C.
yun eh. Fact yun. Ang daming hindi natitreat.
yes, daming hindi
I'm
natitreat.
gonna nod.
Which is
Blood
sad,
lang.
very sad.
Yeah.
Kasi
Totoo yan.
drug abuse is actually, it's not easy to treat, but
Yeah.
it's not far from nicotine abuse and alcohol abuse. If it's treated properly, if you get proper help, you can get through it. Actually, yung drug na to, guys, yung methamphetamine, it can last in your body for 3 days if you only took a little bit. But
Yeah.
afterwards, it can last in your body for 2 weeks. Unlike other ones, which is, if you, obviously, if you take shabu for, I don't know, fucking 2 years, it's gonna last
Yeah.
longer. Pero,
Mhm.
if you cleanse your body out, do the proper detox, everything like that, maaalis din yun sa katawan mo. Kisa naman si you're gonna deal with it forever, magsa-stop ka na lang bigla, your body's gonna find it, you're gonna get more
Mhm.
hallucinations, you're probably gonna be induced to kill someone, I don't know, or rape someone. You need to find help and we need to talk about this. Kung may kilala kang nagtitake ng drug na to, please get it
Yeah.
for them kasi there's free help. Do some research. Grabe, kung may Facebook ka sa cellphone mo, may Google ka din. Maghanap ka ng way para
To help
makatulong
them.
sa ibang
Yeah.
tao na hindi naman nag-aas ng
Mm-mm.
tulong sa'yo, pero alam mong kailangan nila.
Mm-mm.
Anyways, go ahead, guys.
Yeah,
But
I
is
Also,
it
mean,
gusto
possible
ko
ba
lang,
na kaya rin nahuhook sa drugs karamihan ng mga Filipino kasi baka, for example, depressed sila. So, kasi actually ako, gumanon ako dati na parang alcohol yung ginamit kong parang treatment para maalis yung depression. Tapos
a-
eventually you'll get hooked on it. Baka ganun din nangyayari. Parang
actually,
yun naman.
ganun siya.
Yeah.
Let's say, kasi may pinagdadaanan
Mm.
ang isang individual. Like, let's
Yeah.
say, it's from family, friends, or work. Pressure,
Mhm.
basically.
Yeah.
And lahat naman tayo, we find something to cope up.
Mhm.
Let's say, yung iba, yung healthy ways to cope up is like music. You sing your heart out, or you play
Yeah.
games, or you talk to other people. But some people find different ways of coping up, like shabu, like yun nga, alcohol,
Yeah.
gambling. Parang dun nafe-fill yung void eh. Nagiging
Gambling.
nagiging happy sila. Nagiging happy sila dun sa ginagawa nila, which is nadadivert yung attention nila. And
Talaga, gambling.
tuloy-tuloy.
Pang
Yes.
ano rin.
Actually,
Hindi ko alam yun.
para rin malaman ng mga viewers is that sa mga rehabilitation center, akala ko din dati, um, mga the drugs lang yung na pupunta doon.
Yeah.
Pero hindi. Mga bata with behavioral problems, mga drug addicts, mga people with mga alcoholic, mga gambling addiction, ganon.
Yeah.
Nadadala sila sa institution na ganon kasi they have to find ways to cope up differently. And yes, kasi sa mental health kasi, 'di ba, parang let's say may mga tao kagaya ng iba na kaya nila walang medicine eh. Kasi nakakahanap silang ways para mag-cope up.
Akala nila yun na yung cure. Parang ano.
Let's say healthy siya, right? Let's say healthy yung way ng pag-cope up niya. Like music, like writing, poems, ganun. Doon nila na ibubuhos yung emotions nila eh. And nagiging okay sila.
Mhm.
Pero yung mga taong kagaya ng napunta sa alcohol, sa drugs, and let's say, sabihin natin example for behavioral issues, sa bullying, yung bullying nagiging outlet nila para maibuhos nila yung negative emotions nila.
Yeah. Pwedeng
Ayun.
galing sa...
Oo, and at some point, hindi na nila kasi makontrol yun eh. Oo, at some point, hindi na nila makontrol yung ganun. And people around them do not know what to do. So they ask or seek professional help.
Yeah.
Ayun.
Right. And in addition, no, based sa being alcoholic, doon sa taking drugs, or even trying to put yourself to a different role, like let's say playing music or whatnot. Um, meron din tinatawag tayo ng dopamine, no?
Mm-mm.
Dopamine is one of the chemicals that's associated with pleasure. So
Yeah.
imagine the fact that these people, um, whatever they're going through, can feel a little bit of sadness or depression. They would immediately go to something that would
Make them feel
have
better.
make them feel better. Right, exactly. Kasi um, ang
I think
nangyayari is
I read this somewhere na yung feeling ng heroin is parang yung feeling na in love ka. Yung parang ano, parang on top of the world ka na parang
Well,
butterfly.
High.
well,
Basically
actually,
high.
Yeah.
diba, I just, anyways,
Go
na-research
ahead.
ko lang to. This is not
Okay.
from personal, baka isipin nyo, nagsasabu ako, okay?
See.
I'm not.
Nahuli ka kasi.
I'm not. This is just from
Research.
research and also from documentaries na I've watched with drug abuse before.
Yeah.
When you're on weed daw, it's chill. It depends on what strain. It's chill lang daw, okay? It depends on what strain, if it's indica or sativa. From research, guys.
Alam
Chill
pa yung
lang.
mga
And you're
strain,
usually,
Okay.
pero usually, you're hungry, ganon, gutom ka, kakain ka ng madami, chill lang siya.
Yeah,
And
afterward.
also, marijuana is used for a lot of medical purposes as
Mm-mm.
well sa
Yeah.
mga tao to treat different stuff. But with shabu,
The
or
CBD
I
oil.
want to be like
Different na
methamphetamine,
yun.
chuchu,
Yeah.
different, and it's a
Iba
process
yun.
hunger. That is one
Yeah.
of the effects of that. Once you take it, even if you take a little dosage of it, you're not gonna go hungry. That's why a lot of models take it, and a lot of
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Ba't nawala si on hold nakalagay?
on hold.
What
Yeah, I think
happened?
she.
Sige, habang wala siya, I'm gonna mention yung isang comment ni Clifford Formentera. Drugs and hurting oneself are few of the ways on how someone copes up with mental health issues. Some use
Yes.
drugs to numb themselves, while some hurt themselves to feel something. And kasi contrary to most belief, depression and other mental, but parang may feedback.
Sorry.
Kasi contrary to most belief, depression and other mental health issues do not make you feel terrible or feel extreme sadness. Most of the time, it's not feeling anything. I agree. Yung sa
yeah.
depression, you won't feel anything. May experience ako dyan nung hindi ko masyado pero may withdrawal kasi ako sa antidepressant dati. Siguro I think 1 year ago yun from my medication. Kasi I'm taking medication for my OCD. Tapos, I thought I was getting better na. So, akala ko hindi ko na kailangan yung yung drug. Medyo kumakapal, I mean, okay na talaga yung feeling ko. Kaya akala ko, hindi ko na siguro kailangan to. So, I asked the doctor. Tapos, okay naman siya. Actually, I'm not gonna mention the doctor, pero medyo mali yung niya sa akin eh. Mali yung mga, I mean, kasi ang ginagawa ko, iinom ako one day, then the other day, wala. The next day, meron ulit, which is, shinek ko online din. Problema raw yun eh. Dapat talagang steady,
Dire-diretso.
Yeah, talagang kailangan, or, tsaka yung pagbawas mo, talagang super onti-onti lang eh. May parang ginagamit pang, may ihahalo ka pa sa water eh. Para talagang 1/4, 1/8, tapos 1/16. Eh, ang ginawa ko biglaan. Talagang biglang dinrap ko yung 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 antidepressant. So, yun, after ng cold turkey yun, tapos after 2 months doon nagsimula yung ko eh, yung downfall. Tapos yun, depression, doon ko talaga na feel. Parang may void talaga sa chest mo. And yung feeling na parang walang feeling nga eh. Pero pinaka-description ko talaga yung void sa chest. Parang ang bigat lagi ng chest.
That's why in rehabilitation centers, 'di ba syempre when you're admitted there, biglaan wala kang drugs, 'di ba?
Ay, oo.
'Di ba? Imagine mo 'yun, biglang wala kang matitake, walang magpapahay, ganun. So,
Yeah.
maghahanap at magkikrave ka talaga.
Ang hirap nun.
Yes, exactly. So, ang ginagawa ding program sa mga rehabilitation center is they find ways, yun nga, ways to cope up. May mga activities sila inside. Like extracurricular activities, sports, volleyball, basketball, instruments, ganon. And nagiging sila, productive. Paunti-unti, tinuturuan nila sila ulit maging responsible to take, basically that's it.
Kasi ako, for me, talagang ginawa ko yung cold turkey ng antidepressants, kaya tinigil ko bigla. Parang, actually, nagbasa rin akong forums online na medyo delikado raw eh. Pero, may mga...
Wait, why did you stop taking yours?
Kasi I was feeling better na eh. Dahil dun sa
okay.
antidepressant. So, akala ko, parang, ayoko na rin kasi ang mahal din. Kaya ayoko na rin. Gusto ko na rin, parang gusto ko mabuhay ng normal. Kasi, yung antidepressants ko, I always feel, sleepy eh. Kaya, minsan,
Exactly, that's the same with mine.
Ang hirap bumangon, sobra. Pag bagong gising ka, ang hirap, parang wala kang talaga.
Ang bigat sa pakiramdam, grabe.
Ang bigat sobra. Kaya, tapos, nung nabasa ko online na medyo delikado raw, pero nakita ko may mga kinaya naman daw. Abo, inano ko parang challenge. Parang challenge ako.
Kaya ko
to. Malakas yung mental fortitude ko. So, after 2 months, bagsak talaga ako. I was planning, talagang suicide na kung ano gagawin ko. Yun talaga. Ayun.
Okay, so sa mga viewers din na on medication, ang ma-advise ko when it comes to that, if you feel like you want to stop your medication, you have to be open with your doctor na, Doc, baka naman pwedeng tanggalin ko na. You have to discuss about it eh. You have to discuss with him or her kung anong plano nyo. Kasi mahirap talaga. Mahirap yung pagdadaanan mo pag bigla mong tinanggal.
Right. And sobrang especially kapag like I said a while ago na yung dopamine yun na yung nagbibigay ng pleasure sa atin, and you had this drug that can give you that, whether it's a prescribed or even yung substance abuse, you really have to seek help. So unfortunately, that's the time that we had. So any just last statement or last things that you would want to provide our viewers and listeners right now? Let's start off with our special guest, Dan Dan.
Well, sa akin, yung bibigay ko lang, more on mental health, is that when you see or pag may kakilala kayo na hindi okay or nakikita nyo kahit sa social media, since 'di ba ECQ tayo, GCQ ngayon, kamustahin nyo, try nyo kamustahin kasi sobrang laking tulong yung pangangamusta sa isang tao. At kahit sabihin nila na wala, okay lang ako, ganyan, at least you did your part. At least pinaramdam mo na, hey, I'm here. If you wanna talk, just talk to me.
Tama yun.
You know? And again, if you don't have anything nice to say, just please don't say anything na lang. Because it's not going to help. Yeah, it's not going to help because it's going to make it worse. Really worse. Kasi when people are sad and going through that stuff, they're really sensitive. They overthink. And the simplest words, gagawin big deal. Kung sa'yo man hindi big deal, kunwari sa akin nagiging big deal siya. So be very sensitive. Just help. Ganon.
Yeah. That is true. Thank you, Dan Dan. See, any last things for mental health and women's rights?
I have one word for both of them, and for me, it's mindfulness. I think na as
Filipinos, or I don't even want to categorize this as that, or as people, I think we should practice mindfulness, being mindful of our surroundings, being mindful of ourselves, um, and of others as well. Surroundings kasi, mag, ano tayo, parang let's just be more aware of what's going on. Maging,
Mhm.
obviously, with what's happening with our government, let's be more informed kung
Yeah.
ano talagang totoong nangyayari with in cause of mental health. Be more mindful of yourself, kung ano yung iniisip mo, ano yung nararamdaman mo. Pag-isipan mo talaga kung ano yun. At
Mhm.
syempre, kilalanin mo yung sarili mo. It's EQC, it's GQC. You have time to think
Mhm.
about what you want and how you're feeling, and be love yourself in that way, respect it. And then for the others, as in for the women's rights, being mindful in that sense, as in being mindful of what other people are feeling, and be respectful of everything like that. Basically, just be more aware. Hindi yung puro sarili mo lang yung ano mo. Isipin mo din yung mga tao at everything around you, um,
Yeah.
in Earth, or in the Philippines, or in your house. I don't know. That's it.
All right.
Good.
Thank you, C. And yeah, be very mindful, right, for all the folks. Yeah.
Mhm.
Jake, any last statement for our listeners for both women rights and mental health?
Okay, siguro sa mental health, tigil na natin yung taboo na bawal pag-usapan yung mental health. Kasi ako pagka nasa labas or with friends or even meeting new people, talagang I tell, baka medyo open lang ako, but I think nakakatulong yun eh. I tell them about my OCD. I tell them what OCD is. I told them, I think mental health is very fascinating to me. Kaya I like talking about it. So, pag may feeling ka siguro na feeling mo may depression ka or baka may something or whatever's bothering you, I think maganda na may sabihan ka na friend eh. Ah,
Mm-mm.
hindi maganda na mas maging open tayo eh. Wag na nating gawing tabu yung mental health. And sa women's rights, ano ba? Yan, tigil lang natin yung old habits na ng older generation para at least mag-move forward na tayo sa society natin. Because it's bad. Yun lang.
Right. And yeah, it's really bad. We're still on the taboo. And yeah, I guess my final words for our listeners is, for both, is let's stop the taboo. That's why we're listening here in Terrible Children, and join us with the movement. We want to change that status quo. We challenge
Yeah.
that status
Oh, I love that. Challenging the status quo.
we're normal. Change
Love that.
is constant. So we need to change those mindset. All right. So stop ignoring those folks who need help and stop belittling women. That's
Yeah.
final. All right, so that's all the time that we have right now for Terrible Children. Join us again with Terrible Children Talks About Terrible Things on our next episode. And we'll announce the next topic so you can go ahead and join in. Thank you for so much for your time and have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.